you guys, it's Hannah. I have an announcement. If you're on Facebook or Instagram, you already know, but I actually became a Beautycounter consultant over the weekend. So you saw a couple weeks ago that I had ordered some Beautycounter products because I couldn't figure out what was going on with my skin, and I was like, I'm just gonna splurge and buy this stuff and, you know, whatever. So I bought all of it. I absolutely love it, but they were running a sale where you could become a Beautycounter consultant for $20.20. So I was like, well, you know, I don't really want to do that. You know, I already do Young Living. I don't need to do something else. It's too much. But my consultant, you know, messaged me and she was like, hey, have you thought about this? I know you haven't been using your products very long, but I think you would be really good at it. And I was like, well, you know, I thought about it when I got the email, but, you know, it's another thing to do. And she was like, well, you know, if you're going to buy your whole regimen even one more time, you'll get with your consultant discount, you'll make your $20 back. So even if it doesn't work out and you don't end up wanting to be a consultant, you don't sell anything, it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. And so how that works is if you don't sell a certain amount in 6 months, you just go back being a Band of Beauty member with your regular Band of Beauty perks where you can get your points back to use on products. So I was like, well, you're right. I did the math, and you can buy these starter sets for deep discounts, but I was like, I'm not going to buy those because, you know, I have the regimen that I want, and it's not one of the options to buy by itself. So the starter sets are really aimed more towards, you know, things that more people can use. So the Counter Man set is one of those. Counter Start, which is just regular, everyday, normal skin kind of routine. And then Counter Time is one, but I think it's paired with another set. And so that's the anti-aging one. Or you can get something that's like everything. So Counter Control is part of that set, but it's like $700. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. But that being said, I'm having a pop-up right now until the end of the month because they are having a 15% off site-wide sale. The only things that I think are not 15% off are the regimens, and so how you would get those for 15% off is just go in and, you know, whichever regimen you want, make sure you add all of those products to your cart individually instead of as the regimen, and you can get 15% off each product individually, but as a whole set you can't get 15% off. But I'm having a pop-up right now, so if you attach your order to my pop-up, then that helps me, you know, get my points so I can stay a consultant, but also helps me earn free products and discounted products myself so that I can try them and learn about them for you guys. But also, if you would like to host your own pop-up, this is how it works. So there's clients, Band of Beauty members, and consultants. So if you're a client, you can host a pop-up. If you're a Band of Beauty member, you can host a pop-up. If you're a consultant, you can host a pop-up. And guess what? The rewards are exactly the same no matter who you are. So if you are not a Beautycounter client or Band of Beauty member, what you would have to do is just let me know you wanted to host a pop-up, and I would have to actually key you in as a client. You wouldn't have had to have bought anything, but I would key you in on my portal, basically, and set up the pop-up for you, and then you share with your friends that you're having this pop-up, and they buy from the pop-up, and you get rewards for that. So if people spend $250, like if you only sell $250 worth of product, you get something for 50% off. If you, I mean, I don't have it all in my brain yet, but you can get a bunch of stuff for free. And so there's a list of things you actually choose from for free products. Like, you just can't get a regimen for free, but you can get Skin Twin Foundation, which is like $45. I know you can get the Counter Start Moisturizer, which is really, or maybe it's the eye cream. I don't know. I don't have it in my brain yet. There's a lip products you can choose from. I think there's a lipstick and a lip sheer, like a lip gloss, that you can get for free. But then as far as 50% off right now, if you're hosting a pop-up, there are some holiday sets that are available for you to get 50% off now through the end of the month. But also, I'm pretty sure you can get anything except a regimen for 50% off. So if you were wanting to buy a whole regimen, you would need to, you know, sell enough to get 5 products for half off, and you would add each one of those individually to get them 50% off. And I can totally help you with that. It's not really that hard. It sounds a little bit complicated right now, but once you see it on paper, it's not that hard. But the deal to join as a consultant for $20.20 is no longer live. But if you wanted to be a consultant or just try out a product or anything, let me know, and I would love to help you with that. I'm not quitting Young Living. I love essential oils. I love, you know, a healthy option to life, and so that's where Beautycounter comes in as a low tox beauty option, but also a company that is working to change the laws so that we have safer products in the hands of our, you know, whole families, so that we don't have to read all the ingredient labels. Yeah, you totally should, but you don't have to, because you know that they're not putting that stuff in the products. So Beautycounter and Young Living do both have rules about working in multiple direct sales companies. So Beautycounter's rule is you can't be a director or above and be part of another direct sales company. Young Living's rule is diamond and above. So right now I'm a consultant with Beautycounter, which means that I'm not a director, but I'm a star at Young Living, so I'm nowhere near diamond. But if I can help you guys with any of that, I would love to. This is going to be really fun, but you know what? If I don't make my sales goal in the next 6 months, no biggie. I'll go back down to a Band of Beauty member, and I will purchase my next regimen before I go back down to Band of Beauty so that I can get my discount on it and make it worth my while, get my $20 back. But it's not a big deal. I just thought it would be a fun thing to try, and my consultant was like, oh, I think you would be good at it. So anyways, I did it. I signed up to do it. If you guys want to support me by just hosting a pop-up, you get stuff yourself. As always, I'm giving away stuff when you join with me from Young Living. This week I'm giving away a 10 milliliter abundance roller to everyone who signs up with a starter kit. So if you would like one of those, that is just purchase starter kit, I mail it to you. Problem solved. I guess it's not a problem. End of story. You get a gift from me. Beautycounter, I don't really know the ins and outs of how to do giveaways yet, but it's super easy to host a party. Anyone can do it. They're called pop-ups or socials. But if you want more information on that, just tell me, and I'd be happy to help you. I'm still learning. I will share with you guys as much as I know when I know it, but so far so good. We're making it. And if you want to be a consultant, anything that you buy, like any starter sets, the value of those sets goes towards your sales goal for the next 6 months. So you don't have to feel like you're spending a bunch of money and then you still have to sell X number of dollars. Like, that goes towards that goal. So get you that much closer. I just had this whole regimen, so I didn't want to add something else in yet, but they are super discounted. And if you were going to buy one of those anyways, it's definitely worth it. Or if you were going to have an in-person social or pop-up, it would definitely be worth it to have those things for people to check out and try, and then you could write it off on your taxes, because it's a business expense. So new thing I'm doing, super crazy right this second. I feel like a crazy person. I don't know how I'm going to do this, so I just got added to all the Beautycounter groups and, group chat, Facebook group, all this stuff. And while I was at work today, I had about 50 plus notifications, because a lot of them are doing Beautycounter full time and aren't at work. So, or they have little children, so they're stay-at-home moms, or they work second shift or whatever. And so they were just all talking to each other, asking questions, sharing information. I'm going, I'm at work and I can't look at your messages right now. So I'm already a little bit overwhelmed, but I'm excited to learn. I'm excited to try all these new things and share better beauty with you. Let's do this. I'll see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. I will link my pop-up and then my Beautycounter link and my Young Living link as always. If you want to just look at those, you don't have to feel pressured to buy anything, but if you do, I do really appreciate it. Thank you guys who support me. You know, you keep me afloat and make my crazy worth it. But I hope you guys are having a good night. Bye.